Okay, let's start this deep dive. We're looking at some source material today, excerpts from a piece called Shilah's Sacrifice, The First Kindness.
Right. It's a very personal account, this one.
It really is. It centers on this woman, Shilah, during a really vulnerable time for her.
Hmm.
And our goal here, I think, is to go beyond just retelling the story. We want to unpack the details, yeah. Understand the significance of what's described.
Exactly. Get into the weight of those moments.
So the passage, it just throws us right in, doesn't it? Shilah's third day, new place, totally unfamiliar.
Yeah, and you immediately get that sense of disorientation. She's grappling with the language, the rules,
Feels out of place.
completely. And there's this feeling of being watched constantly. Imagine that added pressure.
Oh yeah, when you're already feeling exposed.
And then comes this incident. Seems small, but the reaction is huge.
The balcony door, she left it unlocked.
And the text makes it clear it wasn't carelessness out of laziness. Her hands were shaking, her mind was
Understandably elsewhere. Still processing everything.
right. But the response she gets,
Yeah.
it's brutal.
The source details this really harsh, dehumanizing yelling. It's not just being told off.
No, it's designed to diminish her. The quotes are quite shocking.
You donkey? Are you even human? That specific line. Wow.
And use your brain. Or did you leave it in Africa? It's aimed right at her identity, her origin.
It's degrading her to less than human, not just someone who made a mistake.
Exactly. The source points it out. Are they talking to a person or a thing?
And that must have been terrifying. The text says she was just frozen.
Questioning her reality almost, like, am I still a person in their eyes?
Or just a body there to clean or serve. That psychological blow is immense.
Definitely. And what makes it worse, according to the source, is the isolation in that moment.
Ah, yes. That's key, isn't it? No one defends her.
No one even looks at her. Surrounded by people, but utterly alone with that abuse.
It makes you think about the environment, the silence that lets that happen.
That silence can be deafening. So the text says she cried later that night, in secret.
Hiding it, even from cameras, which tells you something else about her situation.
Lack of privacy, lack of control. Yeah.
But then, just as things seem bleakest, there's a shift. The title hints at it. The First Kindness.
Right. A quiet knock on the door just before lights out. It's another woman from the next living space.
And she brings just a small cup of tea.
Such a simple thing.
Yeah.
But then she says these words, whispered, but so powerful.
I've been there. You're not alone.
And the source labels this the first kindness Shilah had experienced in days.
What a contrast to the yelling earlier, that quiet acknowledgement.
And apparently it was enough. Enough to help her breathe again, as the text puts it.
It shows how powerful simple empathy can be, especially when someone feels completely isolated.
It really cuts through.
So looking back at these excerpts, what stands out is this stark contrast.
Yeah, on one side you have the sheer speed and brutality of dehumanization, the isolation.
And on the other, the incredible, almost life-saving power of one small moment of connection. Just being seen.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? This story from Shilah's Sacrifice.
In a world where sometimes people can feel invisible or just reduced to a function, a label.
What is the real fundamental power of simply being acknowledged? Of someone saying, I see you, you're not alone?
Something important to consider.